Title: The Whispers of Old Yale. In the heart of Yale University, where ivy-clad walls whispered secrets and the winds carried tales of the past, Jacob and Suzanne sat in their favorite coffee shop, the aroma of roasted beans mingling with the crisp autumn air. As third-year students, they had journeyed through countless lectures and late-night study sessions together, developing a bond that went beyond friendship. Little did they know, their lives were about to take a turn from the ordinary into the extraordinary. It was during a late-night study session in the university's historic library that they first encountered Zoe, a spirited girl with an effervescent enthusiasm for the supernatural. Zoe had arrived at Yale that semester, and her stories about ghost hunting and the unexplained captivated Jacob and Suzanne. As they sat under the dim glow of the old brass lamps, surrounded by leather-bound books, she spoke of legends that wove through the very fabric of the campus, the ghost of a long-lost scholar who roamed the hallowed halls, seeking the knowledge he could never quite grasp in life. Yale is teeming with stories. Did you know that there's a rumor about a hidden passageway beneath the campus? Zoe said, wide-eyed with excitement. Imagine if we could uncover the secrets of the past. We could be paranormal investigators. Jacob chuckled, his dark curls bouncing with mirth. Paranormal investigators. That sounds like something out of a movie, not like something we'd actually do. But Suzanne, with her sparkling green eyes, felt a thrill rise within her. Why not? We're already here at one of the most historic institutions in America. Shouldn't we explore what lies beyond the surface? As the night deepened, a plan formed. The trio decided to spend their weekends exploring the whispers of Yale's past, seeking out the stories and secrets hidden beneath layers of time. They named themselves the Yale Specters, and their first mission was to find the hidden passage. The following Saturday, armed with flashlights and an old map they had found tucked away in the library, Jacob, Suzanne, and Zoe ventured into the depths of Yale's sprawling grounds. They followed the map to a particularly old building, rumored to have once been a gathering place for scholars and poets in clandestine meetings. As they approached, the air shifted, a cool breeze swirling around them as if urging them to turn back. Ignoring the instinctive shiver that ran down her spine, Suzanne pressed on. We're going to do this together. Inside, the air thickened with anticipation. Dust motes danced in the beams of their flashlights, and shadows widened and contracted at the periphery of their vision. They descended into the depths of the cellar, where the echoes of their footsteps mingled with an unsettling silence. Suddenly, a flicker of light caught Zoe's eye. Over there, she whispered, pointing toward a stone wall with markings that glowed faintly. Jacob stepped closer, examining the inscriptions. They look ancient, he murmured, his fingers tracing the symbols that shimmered in response. The moment was electric. A rumbling sound filled the air, and the wall began to shift, revealing a narrow opening. Heart pounding, the three of them exchanged glances, fear and excitement brewing in their chests. This is it, Suzanne exclaimed. Cautiously, they slipped through the opening and found themselves in a hidden chamber lined with bookshelves that seemed to hum with energy. At the center stood an ancient lectern, upon which lay a dusty tome. Jacob, unable to resist, approached it and opened the pages, revealing stories of spirits, rites, and the very essence of Yale's academic history. As they read, the whispers grew louder, forming a symphony of lost voices that filled the chamber. The air shimmered, and for a moment, they could almost see glimpses of the past, students in scholar robes debating fervently, artists painting their passions, and lovers whispering sweet nothings beneath the gilded arches. Look, Zoe gasped, pointing toward a figure flickering at the edge of the chamber. It was a faint silhouette of a young scholar, his eyes filled with yearning. He's the one. He's searching for something. Maybe we can help him, Suzanne suggested, her voice steadying despite the growing intensity around them. Jacob nodded, stepping forward. What do you need? He called into the shimmering air. The figure gestured toward the tome, and as he did, the words glowed brightly. Suzanne squinted, reading the ancient language inscribed on the pages. He wants to pass on his knowledge, to share his wisdom with the living. She realized. Fueled by empathy, the trio worked together to find a way to release the knowledge trapped within the ghostly scholar, redistributing the tales woven into Yale's history. As they deciphered the ancient language, the chamber filled with warmth and light, enveloping them in a cocoon of knowledge. With a final flourish, the whispering voices began to lift, weaving into the air around them like a heartfelt song. The scholar smiled, a radiant light escaping him as he thanked them before fading into the spectral cosmos. Exiting the hidden chamber, they felt changed, imbued with a deeper connection to Yale's spirit and history. The experience solidified their resolve. From that day forward, they would dedicate their weekends to uncovering Yale's hidden tales, bridging the gap between the living and the whispers of the past. Jacob, Suzanne, and Zoe, forever changed, forever curious, set forth on their journey as true paranormal investigators, determined to explore the shadows and the light that danced between the worlds, ensuring that the mysteries of Yale would never fade into obscurity. And in doing so, they discovered not just the stories of old, but the strength and magic they possessed together.